Some people never go crazy. What truly horrible lives they must lead. Do you hate people? I don't hate them, I just feel better when they're not around. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it, but you laugh inside, remembering all the times you felt that way. What matters most is how will you walk through the fire. We're all going to die, all of us. What a circus. That alone should make us love each other, but it doesn't. We are terrorized and flattened by trivialities. We are eaten up by nothing. My ambition is handicapped by laziness. You have to die a few times before you can really live. I wanted the whole world or nothing. The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. An intellectual says a simple thing in a hard way. An artist says a hard thing in a simple way. There are worse things than being alone, but it often takes decades to realize this, and most often when you do it's too late, and there's nothing worse than too late. If you're losing your soul, and you know it, then you've still got a soul left to lose. Find what you love, and let it kill you. Real loneliness is not necessarily limited to when you are alone. Some lose all mind and become soul, insane. Some lose all soul and become mind, intellectual. Some lose both and become accepted. I loved you like a man loves a woman he never touches, only writes to, keeps little photographs of. Being alone never felt right. Sometimes it felt good, but it never felt right. Boring damned people. All over the earth. Propagating more boring damned people. What a horror show. The earth swarmed with them. The free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it, basically because you feel good, very good, when you are near or with them. Those who escape hell, however, never talk about it, and nothing much bothers them after that. A love like that was a serious illness, an illness from which you never entirely recover. There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I'm too tough for him. I say, stay in there. I'm not going to let anybody see you. Poetry is what happens when nothing else can. Of course it's possible to love a human being if you don't know them too well. I remember awakening one morning and finding everything smeared with the color of forgotten love. Sex is kicking death in the ass while singing. People with no morals often considered themselves more free, but mostly they lacked the ability to feel or love. Sometimes you just have to pee in the sink. I stopped looking for a dream girl. I just wanted one that wasn't a nightmare. There is a loneliness in this world so great that you can see it in the slow movement of the hands of a clock. You boys can keep your virgins, give me hot old women in high heels with asses that forgot to get old. There is always one woman to save you from another, and as that woman saves you, she makes ready to destroy. The shortest distance between 2 points is often unbearable. My beer-drink soul is sadder than all the dead Christmas trees of the world. We are like roses that have never bothered to bloom when we should have bloomed, and it is as if the sun has become disgusted with waiting. You begin saving the world by saving one man at a time. All else is grandiose romanticism or politics. What a weary time those years were to have the desire and the need to live but not the ability. I went to the worst of bars hoping to get killed, but all I could do was to get drunk again. She was consumed by three simple things: drink, despair, loneliness, and to more, youth and beauty. I often carry things to read, so that I will not have to look at the people. Things get bad for all of us, almost continually, and what we do under the constant stress reveals what we are. Lighting new cigarettes, pouring more drinks. It has been a beautiful fight. Still is. We don't even ask happiness, just a little less pain. She was desperate, and she was choosy at the same time and, in a way, beautiful. But she didn't have quite enough going for her to become what she imagined herself to be. There are times when those eyes inside your brain stare back at you. It wasn't my day, my week, my month, my year, my life. God damn it. The difference between a democracy and a dictatorship is that in a democracy, you vote first and take orders later. In a dictatorship, you don't have to waste your time voting. I never met another man I'd rather be. And even if that's a delusion, it's a lucky one. I drive around the streets an inch away from weeping, ashamed of my sentimentality and possible love. Some moments are nice, some are nicer, some are even worth writing about. And yet women, good women, frighten me because they eventually wanted your soul, and what was left of mine, I wanted to keep. I carry death in my left pocket. Sometimes I take it out and talk to it. Hello, baby, how you doing? When you coming for me? I'll be ready. I'm going, she said. I love you, but you're crazy. You're doomed. I want so much that is not here, and do not know where to go. Love is all right for those who can handle the psychic overload. It's like trying to carry a full garbage can on your back over a rushing river of piss. You son of a bitch, she said. I am trying to build a meaningful relationship. You can't build it with a hammer, he said. So often the people complain that they have done nothing with their lives, and then they wait for somebody to tell them that this isn't so. Anything is a waste of time unless you are fucking well or creating well or getting well or looming toward a kind of phantom, love, happiness. It was like the beginning of life and laughter. It was the real meaning of the sun. Each man's hell is in a different place. Mine is just up and behind my ruined face. In the morning it was morning, and I was still alive. If you get married, they think you're finished, and if you are without a woman, they think you're incomplete. We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. I wish to weep, but sorrow is stupid. I wish to believe, but belief is a graveyard. The tigers have found me, and I do not care. She mad, but she magic. There no lie in her fire. I said goodbye again, sucking up all that was left of her into the little that was left of me. I said, don't look for me again. Fuck it. We are all lost. Goodbye, goodbye. So it's always a process of letting go, one way or another. People run from rain, but sit in bathtubs full of water. Nothing can save you except writing. It keeps the walls from failing. In this land, some of us fuck more than we die, but most of us die better than we fuck. Writers are desperate people, and when they stop being desperate, they stop being writers. Beauty is nothing, beauty won't stay. You don't know how lucky you are to be ugly, because if people like you, you know it's for something else.